Welcome to LinguaWire English A1. Today, we have two stories. One is about AI text and a hidden mark. The other is about young women and low rent in Washington. For help, full transcripts and vocabulary lookups are at linguawire.com. Our first story is about a new AI mark. Now we go to Jack, our LinguaWire correspondent for technology.
Thanks, Daniel. Anthropic is adding an invisible watermark to Claude.
An invisible watermark sounds simple, but the idea is new for text.
Yes, this is not for a picture. It is for words. The mark will be used on new Claude models.
So the text itself can carry a hidden mark.
Yes, the company says the mark is in text that Claude makes. It is meant to show if Claude helped write it.
And this is not only for one country, right?
Right, the change will be used worldwide. It brings Claude into line with the European Union's AI Act.
That law is the reason for the change.
Yes, the law says AI-made or AI-edited content should be marked. Other systems should be able to identify it. So the mark is about transparency.
I remember watermarks on video files. Text is harder.
Exactly, text is much harder to mark than images. Anthropic says it uses tiny choices in writing. When several words could fit, the tool adds a mark.
So it looks at word choices as the text is made.
Yes, that is the idea. If Claude writes a sentence, it makes many small choices. The watermark follows those choices.
Can people erase it easily?
That is still not clear. A light edit may not remove it, but heavy editing might.
So the tool may still help, even after changes.
That is what some people think. The company has not shared every detail yet.
Are other big AI companies likely to do the same?
Journalists say they may have to. OpenAI, Meta, Google, and Microsoft have signed the code. That means similar marks may come next.
So this may become common, not rare.
Yes, Anthropic is just the first to explain its plan clearly.
Our second story is about cheap rent and shared living. Now we go to Ella, our LinguaWire correspondent for society.
Thanks, Daniel. A house in Washington is closing after 10 years.
And this house was more than a place to sleep.
Yes, it gave young women low rent. It also gave daily company. The house is called Montgomery House.
Who lived there?
Young women lived there. They were studying or starting work. Some came for fellowships. Some were starting careers.
Washington can be very expensive.
It can. The house gave them a cheaper option. Residents paid $500 for a shared room. They paid $700 for a private room.
Those prices are much lower than many city rooms.
Yes, and that was the point. In Washington, a room can cost more than $1,000 a month. So this house made city life possible for some people.
What made the house feel different from a normal rental?
People shared meals. They shared daily life. They cooked for one another. They also took part in a short morning reflection, and they agreed to do some service.
So it was also a small community.
Yes, and many residents liked that. One resident said she found lifelong friends there. She expected only a room, but she found more.
That sounds like a real change in daily life.
It was. People came home to dinner, talks and check-ins. They were not alone at the end of the day.
Why is the house closing now?
One sister said it takes a lot of energy to run. She is 76 years old. She said, "Something inside me just said this is it."
So the house had a clear purpose, but also a limit.
Yes, it helped many young women. Now that chapter is ending.
First, 3 words from story 2. Room means a space in a house. Example, I have a small room near the station. Rent means the money you pay to live somewhere. Example, my rent is due on Friday. Community means people who live or spend time together. Example, our community meets every Sunday. Now the grammar point, be going to. We use be going to for plans or clear future change. The house is going to close. The mark is going to help people. Repeat after me, is going to close. That's today's news. Every word you just heard is written out at linguawire.com. The full transcript and a tap-to-check glossary for words you don't yet know. That's linguawire.com. Follow the show so we're there in your feed tomorrow. Speak to you then.